Black Power family, peace to everybody out there. My name is Floyd Williams, and I am your brother. You know, we family. And so when I do these videos, I'm just talking to you unscripted in accordance to how I feel in real time and what's on my mind in accordance to the moving of my spirit. That's what I follow, in my intuition. That's what I go off of. But I'm here, family, because I would like to really share something very dear and close to me with you from our book. And I say our book because that's exactly what it is. The Holy Black Papyrus. This is our book. This is our book. The Holy Black Papyrus. Okay, and the foreword is written by General SETI, and this is just our book right here, and it's an excellent read, very good read, and I want to share something from the book with you guys, and this is our book because this is who the book is written for. This book is bigger than me. This book is about the movement and leaving something behind that can empower and empowering while I'm here. I'm only trying to fulfill my duty and obligation, to the family, and that is sharing what it is that I know, because the information that we come across and that we possess, we are only fiduciaries of it. We are trustees of it. And when we see the interconnectedness in man and are identifying with each other as brother and sister, then that means we naturally will want for our brother or sister what it is that we want for ourselves. Okay? And so we pass on what it is that we have gained in life by way of knowledge, skills, and resources to others. That's what we do. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. Now following that formula, that's how the nation will rise. We can't hoard anything. Cannot hoard anything. No room for hoarding. This is the period for dissemination, and the period of enlightenment. Okay, we need to be focusing on creating our so-called Renaissance. How back in the day, out there in New York, they had the Harlem Renaissance period. Where due to the forms of the art, written and oral, poetry, song, revolution was brought about in that area. The minds of the people were sparked and their souls was ignited through the each one teach one. Okay, when you really have something, you cannot contain it. You cannot contain it. You have to get it out, because if you don't get it out and channel that energy, rather it is righteous, rather it is positive, it still will eat you up, because it's not traveling and it's not being utilized how it is supposed to, and the energy eats you up. So we have to give it out, and that's what I'm doing. If I can't share, I can't get it out, I'm not comfortable, I'm not at peace. So I come in peace, and I come seeking peace, you know, through the sharing of our work, the Holy Black Papyrus or Papyrus. I'm going to read from the chapter titled The Spirit Within. The Spirit Within, coming from our book family, coming from our book, The Holy Black Papyrus. You know, you can find the Holy Black Papyrus on Amazon and on Lulu.com. I'm coming from the chapter titled The Spirit Within. The Creator is all supreme and really beyond our grasp. We can know that there is a Creator / supreme being through observation of what surrounds us, such as trees, atoms, animals, air, water, lightning, and not being able to prevent death once it comes to the door. From these and other observations, we can safely say that there is a spirit out there in the universe that is bigger than us all. We can perceive this spirit but not fully grasp. To fully grasp is to be able to define. This omnipotent spirit is indefinable, and out of this indefinability came man trying to define, which subsequently gave birth to the many names. No one name can define this spirit, just as no one man can define us, just as no one name can define us. As human beings, we have multiple attributes and personalities. Another factor is once the races came into play, came tongue variations, and with tongue variations came more names. In life, all things are interpreted according to environment and experience. Early on, I would have credited the environment as main base for forming the deity. Whatever was seen as dominant, the African chose the sun. Dr. Yusuf A.A. Ben Yakinen, master teacher and now ancestor, rest in power. The first god on record, the sun or Ra, the god of the religion of the indigenous Africans of Tamari, Egypt, that formed the basis of many of the Judeo-Christian and Islamic teachings era of today. That comes from the black man of the Nile and his family, Dr. Yusuf Ben Yakinen. I'm going to read it again. The first god on record, the sun or Ra, the god of the religion of the indigenous Africans of Tamari or Egypt, that formed the basis of many of the Judeo-Christian and Islamic teachings era of today. Black man of the Nile and his family, Dr. Yusuf Ben Yakinen. The deities formed out of the environment also connect to zoomorphism, which is in relation to an animal. Now, this was not animal worship it has been led to believe. It was based on particular movement of the sun, moon, or other constellation, or just a characteristic that ultimately was looked at as an attribute of the Creator. Also, that which was connected to one's culture and lifestyle pertinent to what they admired, quality-wise, and could enhance their skills, survival, and much more. In this process was developed hikau, Kemetic word for mantra, the channeling of energy of certain characteristics. This practice is no different than a martial artist studying the monkey's behavior and modifying adaptation to his fighting style. No different than tribe of Judah Zoo-type being a lion. The repetition of the hikau or mantra is a meditative recital of a name of a deity, attribute, or it can be a positive affirmation fashioned according to need or some scripture. The whole idea is to immerse yourself completely into what you are focusing on. Adaptation of its attributes. All of the rationalizing, philosophizing, and spiritual exercises that I have touched bases on in this writing is designed to bring man to the realization that as the creation he is reflecting over is a phenomenon, he is also a part of that phenomenon. And that the Supreme Spirit out there is in him, is in you, family. He is one with it, in harmony with it, born with connection to it. All about the God in you. What is out there cannot help you till you become one with the God in you. In order to be empowered by the Spirit, you have to align your mind up with the Spirit. Think of it as a socket. The socket is the Spirit in the wall, and you're the electrical device or the person. Well, in order for that device to perform and become empowered according to its creation, it must plug into the socket or spirit. We are of the same essence as the Supreme Being, which is composed of an essence which is indestructible. And it is from this indestructibility our ancestors formed the belief in the afterlife, because we are of the same essence that does not die. The only difference being, as human beings, we are judged for our actions. In the judgment scene, the heart is weighed against the feather of Ma'at. The heart and mind are interchangeable or synonymous. The judge in the judgment scene is actually the individual's heart/mind, and the determining factor of heaven and hell is peace or unrest of the mind. To get to God, however you choose to identify with, you don't need an intermediary, no intercessor or a go-between. Only need to look within. Only need to look within. Family, that's the reading from the book, The Holy Black Papyrus. Okay, from the chapter titled The Spirit Within. The Spirit Within. You can find this reading in the book, The Holy Black Papyrus, authored by myself, Floyd Williams, with a special feature and foreword written by 7-star General SETI of the Black Power Cartel. Thank you for your time, family. I'll leave you how I came. Peace, Black Power, Ankh Uja Senep, life, health, power, and wellness to everybody out there, and thank you for tuning in. Hope for your support as well in my efforts, and don't never ever deny your divinity. Honor your divinity, family. Honor your divinity. Peace.